bro. Guess who's back?
John Wick?
No.
Backstreet?
Sometimes.
I don't know, man. Who? No. Is it Tony Hawk?
Welcome to this week's episode of Talk Culture, where, you guessed it, we are talking about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster coming out September 4th of this year.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty radical up in here. Some could say we're gonna shred. It's gonna be pretty gnarly.
It's gonna be tubular. That's not it.
That's a little too much surf lingo for me.
Tubular, brah.
Basically, what we're
That's
gonna do, we're gonna talk about some of the things that we love about the Tony Hawk franchise. Maybe some nostalgia moments. What Tony Hawk Pro Skater was for us. 15 years ago, whenever it was out. 15?
It was a long time ago. I mean, we were super young.
Yeah, it was around there. So just to start off, I just want to share what Tony Hawk was for me as a kid. So obviously, growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, skateboarding was the thing. Everyone wanted to be Tony Hawk. Everyone wanted to be out there doing 900s, doing kick flips. I just wanted to ride the skateboard without falling on my ass. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, extreme sports, or I don't know if you would call it extreme sports, but like skateboarding, dirt bikes, a lot of that stuff. Like
wakeboarding? Yeah,
like the 90s, it was just huge for stuff like that. And
fan boating?
Is that where you're on a boat and you're fanning people?
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's like on the Mario game. We gotta go faster! Anyways, to get back on the point, when I really landed on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, got the demo. I mean, it really changed my life, changed our lives. Mm-hmm. We became huge into skateboarding. Really, I mean, we wore skateboarding shirts, shoes. We
hats.
Skateboarded. We weren't great.
That was our transition out of the goth phase.
Yeah, the emo
into the
phase.
Skateboard phase.
I mean, everybody had it. I think everybody went emo. They went skateboard, and then they kind of did that mesh of them both.
Went from hanging out at Hot Topic to hanging out in skate shops.
Yeah, but I mean, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and skateboarding was everything to us when we were younger. I mean, before we started this, we're talking about some movies, the soundtrack, which we're gonna get to later, with the soundtrack for Tony Hawk. But it was really everything.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back as a kid, first time we got our own skateboards, they were just some cheap Walmart knockoff brand cheap skateboards, and just trying to skate down the road without catching a stone in your wheel. And just eating pavement. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times I remember falling and getting pretty messed up, and then just wanting to give up for the day and walk it home.
Yeah, but I think that's the fun part about skateboarding is just even learning how to ride. Because I mean, we always rode bikes. That was kind of the thing, but just getting into skateboarding was kind of a little bit different. I wish I would have stuck with it. I think both of us.
After you broke your wrist after trying to do kickflips in the gravel. I mean,
you got to practice. You got to start somewhere, Yeah.
You
fall down like a ton of bricks, but I'm not going to focus on that. Let's get back on track.
Focus on it.
We can talk about it later. We're going to get back on track here so he doesn't keep dragging us down in the gravel with a terrible story.
Now you're bringing it back up.
Let's talk about basically the roster. So who's coming back? Let me ask you this. Who is your favorite skater? Who would you pick?
So let me throw this out there. Back in the day, everyone's favorite was Tony Hawk. That's who you knew with skateboarding was Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
My favorite would have to be his close runner-up, Bucky Lasek. Without Tony Hawk. Bucky Lasek was pretty awesome, You had Bob Burnquist, he was up there. Later down in the years, you get Bam Margera and who else? Eric Costin.
Well, no, Eric Costin was on original.
Was he original?
He's OG, baby.
Yeah. What about, Rodney Mullen?
I think he came in number 2.
He was all about manuals, right?
Well, the dude's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's from the 80s, though. He just didn't get recognized. Because you guys want to see something, go look at Rodney Mullen in the 80s doing manuals and stuff. Blow your mind.
He revolutionized skateboarding.
Yeah, he really did.
But you didn't...
I'd have to say Bucky Lasek.
You say Bucky.
I'd say Bucky.
So my mains was totally Bob Burnquist, Geoff Raleigh, and Jamie Thomas. The Zero. Zero's awesome.
Zero had some of the best decks you could possibly look at. They were just scary.
Yeah. So
I liked them.
With the roster, though, they're bringing basically every single person back. They're just going to be aged.
Which is awesome. That's such a great detail. I mean, no one wants to see, like, literally you take the game from 20 years ago and then have the same young Tony Hawk.
It's kind of weird if they did that.
Yeah,
really.
I like the fact that they're aging them because it, like, makes it, like, that much cooler because most of these guys, if not all of them, are still skating today in their late 40s, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Can I hit you with a random fact, by the way?
Oh, hit me with it.
I'm just thinking of Tony Hawk. Did you know Tony Hawk didn't land the 900 until, like, I'm trying to think how long, like, actual time, but it was only a couple weeks before the game was actually done. And they were going to put it out. Did you know that?
Actually, let me even go farther on that.
Let's go.
Because I just watched a video recently and I remembered it. So he actually, I don't remember if it was I don't think it was an X Games, but it was a tournament. He was trying to land the 900 and he used every one of his warm-ups and almost every one of his runs during the tournament to try to land the 900 and didn't land it till the very end.
Yeah. So, to keep going,
Interesting. You learned something on Talk Culture. Look at that.
Hey, I always say that...
Teaching you tubular stuff.
I don't think that's it.
It wasn't. I was just making it clear.
But anyways, he didn't land it until, like, say a couple weeks before the game came out, and he had to call the studio or whoever, like, his person was, contact, say, hey, you have to get the 900 in there. Now, he has one on the record and said that maybe he should have saved it for the second one, just because people would have bought it, but no matter what, like, Tony Hawk's blew up.
Hey,
like crazy.
The king. I mean, first person to land 900 that I know of. I don't know how.
No, he's the first.
There's a lot of, like, I do know recently a kid landed a 1080, I believe.
I think it's a 1320. He's like 8 years old. It's insane.
But, like, I guess some people have landed it before with assisted speed, like, so whenever you drop down off, like, a big hill when you come in.
It's
but he's the first one to do it the same way as Tony did when
big
he landed
ramp.
900.
Yeah, he was the first person ever to do it on vert. Half pipe, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We're going on a tangent again.
Talking about half pipes, though, I'm just going to continue the conversation on here. So they're bringing back basically all the old skate spots. Now, I know when we were going over them, just kind of like reminiscing about it, like, everyone remembers the warehouse from the first one.
Yeah.
You know, like, everybody remembers the mall, right? You remember the mall?
I remember the mall.
I remember the mall.
Remember the school? Remember the school?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, it's in the trailers.
My favorite level was the warehouse. I love dropping in from that huge, like, upper warehouse, coming down, hitting that ramp, and jumping through the glass in that little, like, room.
Yeah.
And just going from there. Like, that was just so fun. You get that big drop in, get some speed, go up there. If you're playing skate, you had to collect one of the letters, or maybe it was a videotape. Might have been one of the videotapes in there. Might have been both.
Videotape was right above, like, that half pipe.
Okay, so then the letter was...
I keep saying half pipe. Yeah, it's half pipe. I'm losing it.
I got you.
I got you, babe. But yeah, I mean, that level, you have the school, the mall. What else was in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? You had the
street.
The street. That was from the first one. We forgot about it until
Can't forget about it.
You mentioned it. I brought it up to you.
Yeah, you did.
That one's really cool because you can jump from building to building, and there was
Everything's half
a
pipe.
bowl. Everything is a half pipe today, folks.
Half pipe for everybody.
Everybody.
It's probably half pipe right there. We're gonna start that again.
We're gonna drop it there. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna drop it right here.
No, stop. Anyways, I'm gonna go to number 2, the hangar. So you have like the helicopter. There was a half pipe there. That's where you come down that that steep. There was one.
Everywhere.
Yeah. But no, I mean, all the levels that are iconic that you probably remember if you're watching this are gonna be in there. Just complete remastered. And you're even saying to me, like, they're going to be taking the full, Xbox One, X?
Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, the 4K resolution on these, they're going to be pushing the graphics that far that it's actually going to utilize. Because a lot of people get really concerned with remasters, that even though they're, remastering the graphics, it's still not pushing it to its full capabilities. This game's getting it all, folks. You're getting your 4K. You're getting it all. Full capability. Why are you counting?
I thought you were going to.
One.
Well, you went... Normally we go more.
I'm sorry.
All right. On top of that, the 4K resolution and all the high specs for it, they basically took the base programming and coding from the originals of 1 and 2 and just started from there. So it's not going to be like a completely different game. Like, it should feel pretty similar. That's what they're going
It's
for.
not going to be an overhaul. It's just going to be a reminiscent little taste.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is they're just not starting over.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not a new game. It's a remaster.
I have nothing more to say about it.
You said it all. That's all of it right there.
Typically, I do
Tied
say
up with a
that.
bow.
So, what are you most excited for in this? What would be the, like, say one thing?
So, if I had to say anything, I love the fact that we're getting those skaters again. You know, those
Okay.
classic skaters. I'm excited about the warehouse level. I can't wait to see it with new graphics, more detail. I just miss that simple skate. Now, don't get me wrong. The underground games and American Wasteland, where you could actually get off your board and run around.
Yeah.
I love that, and I cannot wait for them to remaster those, because you know those are coming eventually.
You would hope so. If they're doing 1 and 2,
They have to. You
They'd
can't.
have to.
But I want to cherish this game for what it is right now before we get spoiled with those, getting off your board and jumping and stuff. Before we get spoiled with that, I really want to take in this game and play it like I was a kid again. Like, I just want to jump in feet first. I want to drop in feet first into a half plate, because there's those.
This guy.
And I want to get in there. I want to get in that warehouse. I want to collect skate. I want to collect some old tapes.
Something I don't know if you know. Maybe you don't know. And if you don't know, you're welcome. So, in the original one, you really couldn't piece all of your combos together, right? So they are actually adding that in so you can, like, have, like, the most insane combo possible.
Word?
Word.
Word.
So I'm pretty excited about that. I think the main thing that I'm most excited about, it would probably have to be the soundtrack, right?
Everyone's been so excited about this soundtrack, and let me tell you, I'm part of that.
I mean,
I love it.
we were
I
listening
can't
to it
wait.
right before.
Yeah, we were.
You know?
Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah, there's so many songs, and might as well just cover it. So they're bringing basically the whole soundtrack back.
And it's like 4 songs.
Yeah, I mean, Bring the Noise should be there. I'm sorry, I want that.
They should.
one.
And I mean, I understand why it's not, but I mean, you got the one and only. Everyone's excited for it. Superman by Goldfinger.
I don't know that song.
Word?
No, I'm kidding.
Come on, man. I was about to be real.
I was only
upset.
singing
Like,
it for
man,
the
we're
past
playing
4
I'll
days.
play it right now.
We'll play it.
Nah, we can't play it.
I
Just
wanna
know it's
play
something like that's it. Copyright. You can't.
we
I
can't do
sound
more?
I can't sound too close.
I
That's all you
I
get.
know the song. I don't even remember that part. Do it again.
It's in it.
Do it again.
That's it. I had to change the note. I mean, it's not acoustically perfect in here.
I know exactly what part. That's right after. If I go crazy, will you still call me Superman? That's it. I'm
Yeah.
I'm literally kidding.
I don't think you are. Anyways, with that being said, what do you want to hear the most? What is your favorite song in this soundtrack that you can't wait to hear in this game? Besides Superman. I put you on a spot on that.
I know it's tough. I know. I love Alien Ant Farm Wish. But I think that one came in 3, which is tough. I was just playing it. I'm just gonna go with Zebrahead's Check.
All right.
I feel like if I remember correctly, that was in number 1. If I'm wrong, it happens. That's why you don't throw me on the spot with it.
Sorry.
Well, what about your song? What do you got besides Superman? Huh?
I'm gonna have to say Rage Against the Machine. What was on Parade?
Was that one in there? I thought it was Gorilla Radio.
It might be Guerrilla Radio.
Yeah,
Is it Guerrilla Radio?
it was.
All right, Guerrilla Radio. That's what it was.
You want to hit me with something else?
Nah, I think we're good. I mean, I just figured I wanted to know. I want to know what songs you're excited for.
So, I'm not sure what else you want to kind of go on, but I think the one thing that this game is doing for me right now, it makes me kind of want to skateboard. I don't know if anybody else. And, like, I know I texted you. I was like, dude, I'm about to buy me a skateboard.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I was scared for him. I was about to, like, call his wife and be like, yo, listen, you need to get control of him right now. Take out a bigger life insurance policy. Do something. It's not good. This ain't gonna end well.
Listen, I told her, I said, we were casually walking through Walmart, Okay. And I said, hey, did I ever tell you that I'm thinking about getting a skateboard again? You know, just ride around. And it was funny because we were going past like all the tech decks, right?
Oh.
So I was looking at him, I was reminiscing. I was like, oh, did I tell you I was going to get a skateboard? She's like, oh, finger skateboard? I'm like, no.
Real skateboard.
Real skateboard. I'm going to get real
She's
legit.
like, no.
She's like, I don't think it's a good idea. So why? Because I'm going to break something. And it kind of just stopped there. So I'm thinking I might be able to get one. I'm thinking about it.
If not, you can buy some tech decks.
I mean,
take them all together.
No. I think what this game honestly is going to do is what it's doing for me. It's that nostalgia factor that you said in the beginning. It's going to make me want to go skateboarding. It's probably going to make me go skateboarding at some point. Like, I don't know. I think more as an adult that I could probably do these tricks. Like, I don't know. For some reason back in the day.
I feel like you're more like, I don't know, like nimble, more agile maybe.
I just feel like I'm mentally capable. I think back in the day I was just like, just wanted to skateboard.
Yeah.
You know, we were too focused and interested in
kickflips or something. We couldn't even ride it.
I mean, I could ride it, but I wasn't like, I just couldn't do the tricks. But I think I can do it, and I think this is hopefully going to bring that resurgence and a revolution of skateboarding back into the main culture, because like you just don't see it anymore.
It's understandable, and I can agree with that. I mean, I thought when you texted me, I was like, you know what, maybe try it out. And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? I can't afford to break my leg right now, so I think I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. I support you. I hope you can do it. I mean, I want to see you do like a 1320 or a 2060 hard flip.
I know where you're going.
Where am I going?
You said a key word.
What'd I say?
Support.
Support?
Yes. As always.
Whoa.
Thank you for supporting Talk Culture, checking out our videos. We really appreciate it. We love the engagement that we have been seeing. You know, we really can't stress enough. We thank you so much for it.
Yeah, and also, don't forget, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you're alerted whenever we upload any new content. Go on our Facebook. Join in the comment section. You know, we've been having real good, like, conversations with everybody, having some different, like, what would you say, surveys, or not surveys, but maybe, like, disagreements and...
I wouldn't say disagreements.
I wouldn't say disagreements.
I just think it is something that everybody's put in.
Conversations.
Everyone's putting their input in there of what do they think, and it's not something that we're wrong. They're not wrong. It's just we want to see what you guys think.
A discussion,
you know,
as one would say.
Yes, the discussion. Like for this video, tell us, you know, the skaters you're excited for. Tell us the songs you like. What do you want to see the most?
What's your favorite skateboard brand?
Does this make you want to skateboard again? If so, let me know, because you know what, I'm probably going to buy a skateboard, and we're going to have to ride together.
And I'm going to videotape it, and I'm going to pretend like I'm there, but I'm going to be safe on 2 feet on the ground.
But it's going to be absolutely tubular? No, it's going to be radical.
It's going to be radical.
It's going
to
be
maybe,
radical.
Hey, let us know. Maybe we'll do a live stream when it comes out. We'll play it for you guys.
I will totally play it for you.
But you let us know. But as always, thanks for coming to
Talk Culture.